This is Alan Bush with ADMIS. In the stock index futures, we did see some pressure yesterday. This in response to Janet Yellen's comments in her press conference after the FOMC meeting concluded. However, we are seeing prices higher this morning. We did have several economic reports today, most of which came in stronger than expected. We feel that even though the Fed has tapered by another $10 billion, taking them down to $55 billion per month, there is still plenty of accommodation left in the banking system to sustain this bull market in stock indices. So our feeling remains unchanged that the main trend for stock indices is still higher. Over in the currencies, the dollar turned very strong yesterday with some follow-through gains today in response to Janet Yellen's comments. However, we are coming up against some very critical resistance in the June U.S. dollar index, that at 80.50 to 80.75, and I think this level will hold. Keep in mind that the dollar has severely underperformed the news over the last 10 weeks. So even though we are higher today and yesterday, I'm inclined to believe that that trend toward the dollar ignoring bearish, bullish news will probably continue. So look for these gains not to follow through in the dollar index. I think we can resume the downtrend over the next several days, and I think this is also a trend that will be a long-term move. So look for lower prices, even though we're a bit higher now today in the dollar index. Over in the interest rate markets, Janet Yellen's comments putting pressure on treasuries yesterday. However, we continue to believe that overall growth in the U.S. economy is slowing, not to mention slower economic growth in China and weaker commodity prices, at least industrial commodity prices, all of which I think is supportive to treasuries. And from here, I think we can see higher prices, still believing, even though that this is a minority view, that the main trend for treasuries is higher. Once again, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or Archer Daniels Midland.